On the curb strips again. Checking the year on this one. I found my first wheat cent. Looks like a 46 maybe. Oops. First good find of the day other than my normal crapola. My favorite kind of curbs though, the old ones. Okay, moving on. Here's a unique find, a sink stopper. My first time finding one. Had a screw with it, so that's probably how I found it because I believe it's all plastic. I don't see any metal on it. All right, moving on. Bring up a 1617. I was expecting a pull tab. I don't know what it is. I thought it was a button. It looks like it might be possibly a switch to something because it's got carvings on the end. It's got a, I don't know what you call it, like a latch thing in the middle. No idea what it is. It's really heavy. I wonder if there's a hole in there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's some kind of a dial, possibly. Could be a dial since it has the pointy end. We'll have to research that a little bit. I'll get back to you. If you know what it is, please comment below. Let me know. Moving on. 1314. It's a vintage piece of jewelry. I just knocked the hanger part off. But it looks very similar to some designs I've found before. I wish I had knocked that thing off. Maybe hubby can fix that because he's got a soldering thing at home. That's pretty cool. We'll clean that up when we get it home. Yeah, it looks like it was a pendant at one point. Copper, definitely. Beautiful, though. Well, I think copper. We'll find out. Might have like a rose pattern in the center. It's raised. Very pretty. Okay, moving on. Rooting around the dirt, I found another one. It's twin. So I don't know if it was like, there's a little piece here I don't want to lose in between my fingers. I'm going to put that in this glove. We will clean that up when we get home, but it's definitely a match set or it went together. Okay, cool. Moving on. All right, I don't know what this is. It looks like it's some part of a gear, possibly. Looks like there's like keys or tumblers inside. It's cool looking. What's it ring up? I don't know, quarter, like 28, 29, 30. That is pretty cool. I don't know what that is, but that's a keeper. If you know what it is, comment below. Moving on. Not sure what this is. Ring up 1112. Looks like a copper ring. It's got a fancy design though. And I broke it, digging it out, of course. It's 3 pieces now. Could have been gilded, gold gilded. I don't know, because it's, I don't know. I wonder if it was maybe a cosmetic lid or picture frame. No, see, you can't see it right now, but right here along the edge here, it's like a fancy design right there. Sorry to shake you up. Is that fancy design? We'll have to clean that up when we get home, figure out what that is, but that's pretty cool. Ring up 13, 14, not 11, 12. Okay, moving on. Back at the same curb strip, still finishing. Just found this. I was looking for a quarter. It's not a quarter. Copper, some kind of a, I don't know, tool or piece of a tool. I have no idea. Got some numbers or something on here. We'll identify that later, brush it up. Okay, pretty cool though, whatever it is. Okay, moving on. Bring up a 3032. I was expecting a quarter. That's something else. It's a token because it's very lightweight. It's aluminum. It's not my big silver Franklin like I was hoping. Some kind of a token. CODA maybe? CODA, no idea what that is. To clean that up a little bit better. Discovery. Recovery. Oh, you know what? I think this might be like an Alcoholics Anonymous token. Welcome. It's a welcome token, I believe, for like AA or something like that. Probably not that old then. It has a Serenity prayer on the back. It does. Okay, so it's an Alcoholic Anonymous or one of those tokens, the first day one. CCDA. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. But it's a welcome token. That's pretty cool. I've never found one of those before. Very lightweight. I saw this part first and I'm like, oh, score, score. But of course it wasn't. But that's really cool. So that's a find. All right, moving on. Well, it took a few days, but I finally got a wheat penny out of this yard, or out of this curb. 1941. Wheat cent. Finally. First wheat cent. Okay, moving on. I was really excited for a second. All I saw was this pattern right here coming out of the ground. I thought I had my first thimble, because this is what I saw. I'm like, oh yay, my first thimble. And then this came out, so no idea what that is. It's a tool thingy. But it's definitely not a thimble, so it's still on my bucket list. All right, moving on. This rang up a 24. It was way down, way down, right by the curb strip, down about, I don't know, how far is that? About a foot, close to a foot, 10 inches. Definitely copper. I think it's a cosmetic lid, or some type of a lid. It's obviously some type of a lid made out of copper. Real fancy design. Real fancy design on the top. Pretty cool looking. I checked the hole, nothing else in there that's metal anyway. And finding pieces of glass. But you can see right here by this color that it's copper. But that's pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. I have to look that up, see if I can trace what that design's from. Figure it out. Maybe there's some writing on the edges here. We'll see it once I get it cleaned up. Something, you never know. Anyway, that's really cool. I'm happy with that. Okay, moving on. Timer went off already. My husband loves it when I find tools. I think it's like a socket for a socket wrench. LRC FSS98S, probably for the utility pole since I'm next to it. Running up 23, 24, 25, and that's my last target of the day because my alarm has gone off several times. So now I'm going to turn my machine off and walk to the car. Okay, I'll see you at the next adventure. Moving on.